going, everybody? Taking a bit of a breather today. My condition is not the greatest. Apparently I have sinusitis, I think it's called, laryngitis, and also a slight case of bronchitis as well. So I'm taking some time off of work. Got a bunch of medication. I think I've got 9 different types of medication I'm on for it. So I was kind of surprised at the number of pills that I have to pop, but looks like we caught it before it got too bad. I've had bronchitis a few times, 3 or 4 times actually. And yesterday when I went to the doctor, it was really not bothering me, just like a little bit of an irritated throat. But today when I woke up, I'm starting to feel those telltale signs of traveling down to the chest area. So I am on medication now, so it looks like we started medication right when it was going to take a turn for the worse. Have had a bunch of stresses and stuff at work recently, so that's probably adding to it. But yeah, we're going to take it a little bit easy. Today I think we're going fishing. Yeah, depending on how long my voice lasts, that's how long we'll do the streaming today. If it starts to really bother me, I'll probably have to do some non-stream stuff, stuff like, well, usually that would be fishing or something like that, I guess. But I'm just kind of in the chill mood right now. I just want to do some errands, go get some quests that I need to pick up, and actually need to do the rope quest too. So please do go to the YouTube channel, hit that follow button. As you can see, I am sporting a nice, cool Alliance cap here. Don't worry, Horde fans, I have a Horde one on the way too. Just trying to get into the game a little bit more, show people that this channel, what it's all about, even from the thumbnails. So yeah, and it's just a cool, I know when Sick Jat sees this, he is going to be furious, but hey, we got the Horde one coming too, so just wait. But yeah, I'm going to do fishing, questing, trade skills, and you never know what might pop up. I think tonight we might do a little Scarlet Monastery at night if I'm still feeling okay. Me, Yuki, and Villainous. Peon is ready to play, so let's go see what he's got going on today besides bronchitis. Alright, as you can see, it's a dreary day out in Japan right now. Yuki monitor in our last episode, her second monitor just gave out on her suddenly. Totally beyond repair, the whole screen got messed up. We tried a bunch of different things, but it was that classic broken monitor, kind of like somebody graded it with a cheese grater or something on the image quality. But the good thing is we found a really cool 32-inch LG that's also pink for her, so it's a good brand, much better than what she had before, and it still meets her pink requirements. So she's busy setting that up right now in the other room. So I'll probably pop in and see how that's going when she gets it up, and I want to see what it looks like too. Much bigger than the one she was playing on, so it'll be a nice upgrade for her. Let's get some music going here. Yeah, so still construction going on outside, months and months. I looked at some order recordings, and it was like the beginning of August that this started, and it's now, actually that date is wrong right now. It's actually the 22nd right now, so I'll have to change that later. But as I said, I'm not really in the mood right now. I'm just kind of trying to take it a bit easier than normal. Let's get in a little bit closer here. There you go. See where I'm at there. Yeah, as I mentioned, sporting this new official Blizzard Alliance cap here. I've got the Horde one on the way. I got a War Within shirt too. I was able to get some WoW merchandise off of Amazon for really cheap. I think it was their like old stuff that they're probably already got rid of out of the Blizzard store, but I don't really care if it's old or not, so getting it for a better price sounds good to me. But yeah, it's got the blue bill and It's got kind of a weird snapback thing, but it's really good quality. It's like, it feels like a new era type cap. It's even got the WoW symbol inside a bunch of spots. So yeah, good find there on the cheap. I still love my my midnight one that Yuki got me, but I also want to get some that have the Horde and Alliance sign. So I think I am got enough now. I'm satisfied. But yeah, we are out at the dock already. My fishing is not very high on this character. My Tauren has gone a lot higher than this guy has. He's currently at 122, it looks like, for fishing. So I'm currently in Loch Modan, just at a random dock here. And yeah, that's where I'm going to do my fishing for now. We'll just hang out a bit, chat, and try not to lose my voice. Currently, it's my throat is feeling a little bit better right now. It's kind of down my chest area right now that is a little bit sensitive. So hopefully it doesn't get too bad. If it goes all the way down your chest, you start to get coughs, which really suck. Those bronchitis bouts that I've had, they've sometimes gone over like a month. So happy that I've got well medicated here before that hits. It is a lot of medicine to take, so it's kind of destroying my appetite a little bit. 9 different pills to take just for this, the laryngitis, bronchitis, and what was it? Sinusitis? Still don't know if I'm saying that right. I had to translate it from what the doctor told me, because of course it's all in Japanese. But yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can fix my Twitch window for you guys. I'm not actively streaming right now just because I don't really feel super energetic right now, but I will at least fix the frame. Let's see, that one. Okay, or you know what? Today we could just turn it off. How about that? Yeah, we'll just turn that off today. Alrighty. So yeah, let's get to it here. Bright baubles. No, I don't want to use the bright baubles. I want to use the other one. Did I get the higher level one yet? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, I've got 2 bag apps. I need to consolidate this. Get rid of the shiny baubles. Which is the other bag? Yeah, before I could log in today, there was a ton of add-on mess that's going on right now. Blizzard has completely broken the whole. Let's see, is this only available on demand? Let me try this. See what this does. Yeah, they're. I think they're slowly walling off what data can be accessed by add-ons, and because of that, a lot of add-ons are going to cease to exist, which as long as they have a good replacement, I'm okay with. I don't really care too much. I mean, perfect world, I'd kind of just like to live in a world where I can just use the default Blizzard UI with no modifications at all. It's just simpler and less headache, but it's not at a state like that yet, so I do wish they would be a little more careful in how they update stuff. Oh, this is so cool. Well, that's nice. Yeah, Vaganon has been really bad for the last week or so. Their trouble has been going since the last patch. It won't update, so I've tried out this other Vaganon adjacent one, and it's actually a lot better because it's got categories for all the different stuff. That is really cool, actually. Miscellaneous, yeah, that is nice. I'll have to have Yuki install that one as well. That's really nice. A nice way to quickly find armor and stuff. Yeah, I need to sell that old Tunic of Westfall. Got a fishing add-on as well, as you can see down here. It's called Fishing Buddy. It just tracks all the different fish that I'm catching. I'm looking to get up to where I can fish in Stranglethorn Vale, because that's where I need to make the money. Got a couple other fishing add-ons as well. It's hard to tell on here right now because I have the game music off, but if the game music is on right now, as soon as I cast my rod or cast my line, the music quiets, so I can hear the splash of the water, and you know, if you're multitasking and doing stuff on another screen, it's kind of useful. When I was doing my fishing from my hotel room in Tokyo earlier this month, that was really handy. Just kind of watching YouTube videos on another screen, and the splash is loud enough that I could hear it, so I could quickly click over. Fishing 123. Now the whole stream is not just going to be me sitting here casting. We are going to do some different stuff. As I said, I might have a little bit of throat issues going on here today, so if I make any gross noises, I apologize in advance. I used to do the thing where I would quiet my mic if I had to cough or something like that, but just so many times, I think like the act of coughing or sneezing, it kind of like turns off your brain for a second, and multiple times I've made the mistake of sneezing or coughing or something like that, muting, and then forgetting to turn it back on and messing up episodes. So you're just gonna have to deal with me. I'll do the thing where I swing my mic if I have to, but it's pretty bad state this last week. My whole it's just sinuses are just kind of draining to my throat. Not a pretty picture, I know, but it is what it is. But hopefully this medicine I got will do the trick. It was a pretty harrowing experience. I've never gone to a nose and throat doctor before, at least not that I can remember. But right away, without you know, I figured he would look at my throat with like a flashlight or something like that. He went right for he propped me back up, and he had this like gun that shoots like he said it was like kind of like local anesthesia or something like that. Some type of air. Luckily, it was just air, but it like went right up my nostrils and into my throat. And then he just, without saying a word, he just took this this camera that's of course, it's just like a little, you know, kind of like a little cord or something almost in size, but it starts fishing that thing up my nose. All the way back down into my throat, which was not a pleasant experience. Probably without the local anesthesia, it probably would have hurt quite a bit. And right away, he was able to see the problem, and he said, "Yeah, you have sinusitis, laryngitis, and a slight case of bronchitis." And sure enough, today actually I have that feeling of it starting to go to my chest, so I think he was right. Good timing there. Yuki's the one that suggested I go to the doctor. I was kind of not really looking forward to it, so good on her for catching that before it got out of control. If I had bronchitis, a big case of it, I probably wouldn't be streaming for quite an extended period of time. Not getting anything that sells for much here. This is just getting a skill up. All about skilling up so I can fish in Stranglethorn reliably. And I want to be able to get the eels, because the eels sell for quite a bit. Deviate, I don't have the Deviate recipe for the Savory Delights on this character yet, but probably should pick it up. I've been able to use that on my Torn to sell some of the deviate fish for quite a bit more, make some decent gold that way. Although if I can get up to where I can do the eels and stuff, that's probably will far outpace it gold-wise. I'm not, at least for the time being, I'm not in that much of a crunch though, for the simple reason of, if you look at my inventory here, let's see this guy. got our brown horse Brittle here. Brittle? Is that how you say it? Brittle? Yeah. Brown horse Brittle. I was able to buy my horse. I settled on the standard brown one. I think it's like kind of the dark brown one of the two. And all I need to do is buy my riding skill when I hit 40. I am about halfway to 37 right now, so it is getting close. Yuki is already 37. So she might get there before me. We'll see. Hello. What's this? Lights? What's it? Chinese? Korean? No, it's dark. Yeah, how's all of that? Okay, well, we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna pause my recording for a second. Okay, alright, we checked out her monitor situation. It's looking really good. Really nice picture on it. She got an LG, big pink one. 32 inch. So, looking really, really nice. Definitely an upgrade. And a little bit more fishing here. Zoomed in here. Yeah, I'm using fishing buddy here that takes a inventory of where I've caught all my fish, percentage, etc, what bonuses I have on. 17-pound catfish, nice. There you go. I wonder if I have any recipes for that. The new monitor a lot more. I know after getting this one set up for me, this big one here, widescreen one, I have a 34 inch. The game became so much more enjoyable. It's more screen space, more immersive. Mine has a little bit of a curve on it too, so you kind of feel like you're in the action almost. I'm gonna try to go for 150 here. Once I get 150, we'll move out and do something different. I'll need to train at that time anyways, so. A couple things we could get up to. Apparently there's only 2 Scarlet Monastery quests we can get. We have started LFG Alliance. The group as a whole hasn't started it, but me, Villainous, and Unicorn, the 3 of us, we finished off all of Nomergon last weekend. The 3 of us, we had GM for a little bit at the beginning, but we did all the bosses ourselves, just the 3 of us, and we're like, okay, if we can handle this, let's give Scarlet Monastery Graveyards a try as well. It wasn't in an LFG episode, it was in this series here, StabbyPeon special. We attempted and completed Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. Got a couple different blues to drop, which was good. Apparently they all went to the wrong people. Yuki won the shoulders that I'm wearing right now, and she didn't know how to link them, so instead of linking them, she handed them to Gelders. I didn't know what was going on, so I thought she was passing them off because she realized that they were probably better for me than they were for her. They were definitely good for her as well, but up front, I'm probably doing quite a bit more damage for the group. So I thought she was just kind of like acknowledging that and was like giving them to me because she didn't really want them. So I put them on, and then later on she was like, "Where's the blue?" And it's like, "Wait, what?" So that happened, and then later on we had a boss called Scorn that spawned after we got Thalnos, Blood Mage Thalnos down. There's another boss that spawned, and he dropped a really awesome, what was it? A ring? No, a necklace. Really awesome necklace that did more healing, like 12 more healing magic, and then also shadow damage as well, which would have been great for him, but he suddenly had to go away from the computer, and it was in danger of rotting on the corpse there. So me and we had a wipe basically, but we got the boss down, and he didn't come back, so me and Yuki had to do kind of a rescue mission to go get that blue off of the corpse before it disappeared. We got it, and she was able to loot it. And it's definitely an upgrade for her, but it would have been even better for Villainous. But yeah, bad timing. So I think we're going to try to run Scarlet Monastery again. Maybe we'll get that same one again. Would be nice. Yeah, it is nice that we can do that, just the three of us. We are the three that are the most consistently on, so gearing us out and also getting used to playing as like a three-man unit means more than just once a week. We can do cool stuff where we take down bosses and stuff. Scarlet Monastery is nice because the little bit of it that I've done, which, if my memories are correct, I've only done the graveyard before. I don't know when I did the graveyard, if it was... I don't think it would have been during vanilla, because I ran some dungeons like Dead Mines and I think Razorfin Crawl, but I never went higher than that. I did get my rogue to 42 in vanilla, but for the last probably 10 levels or so of that, I was mainly just soloing, just solo questing, having a great old time. But somewhere along the way, I did do a pickup group or something where we did the Scarlet Monastery graveyards. I distinctly remember that area. Only once though, I think, and I don't believe I've done the other wings. Although if I get in them and they look familiar, maybe I've dipped in, but I definitely don't think I've ever cleared one of them. But they're kind of nice because they're much more bite-sized than something like Nomergon. Nomergon 3-man was a really long... We had like a 5-hour stream, but we were able to clear it, and we got really good rewards for it. We got really good pants for killing the last boss, the quest that's in Ironforge. Got a bunch of other cool stuff too, and it just felt good to clear Nomergon, especially being down to 3 people and being able to do it was really fun. We really had to use all the tools in our toolkit though. I highly suggest watching that episode. It's a really fun episode. There's a lot of crazy stuff that happened. We had a pack of like about 20 Mechanostriders chasing us through the instance, like almost like the Tyrant in the Resident Evil games, just kind of like you never knew when the pack would pop up, but Villainous spawned it because he had the bright idea of mind controlling one of the gnomes on the top levels of the dungeon and trying to make them kill themselves by jumping off of the side down into the lower levels. And right when he so happily mentioned that that's what he had just done, my immediate thought was, holy crap, the whole dungeon's about to come train towards us, and that's exactly what happened. One of those alarm bots, I think the way that works is like the alarm bot, when it's going off and active, it just keeps on spawning those Mechanostriders, the gnomes on top of the Mechanostriders with the diving helmets on. and they're all elites. And when the pack finally came up and found us, there was probably about 25 of them or so, even. It was pretty scary, but we had Villainous die, and Yuki feigned death, I vanished, and let him go by, but they kept on popping up later on in the dungeon. They didn't despawn or anything, they were just randomly roaming through the instance at a pretty high pace too, so kind of added an extra level of challenge there. Thanks to Villainous's bright idea of jumping off the edge as a gnome. Funny thing is he knows better, and like when he first said it, he hadn't realized it, and then as soon as I said it, you could see it dawn on his face, like, oh yeah, that's totally gonna happen, and he was just laughing it off. It was pretty funny. But yeah, he did have to have a death there to try to wipe the aggro. We are up to 137 now, so we are getting closer to our target of 150. I believe at 150 I get to train the next... Let's see. Yeah, 150 is my current cap, so we will get to there and then go figure out where to train that. Also on the docket, we've got a lower level rogue quest. I'm actually not sure what it leads into. Might have been available for quite a while, but the dude out in front of the rogue headquarters was standing there, and when I was training abilities, I saw that he had a dialogue option that said, "Do you have the thing?" or something to that extent, which I clicked on, and it gave me something like a level 26 rogue quest. It's called the Manor Ravenhold. So I know that eventually rogues go to Ravenhold Manor, which I actually don't even know if I know where the location is. I think it's in the Rothi Highlands or somewhere, or maybe Hillsbrad, but I know it's a thing, but I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think my 42 Rogue in Vanilla ever did that quest. I wasn't really that up on like the class quests and just questing in general. It was a time before Questy and all that type of stuff, so it really was kind of like, you do the quests that are easy to figure out and the ones you bump into. I don't even remember being super active to track down stuff online on things like Wowhead and stuff. I assume Wowhead would have been around in vanilla, but kind of just did whatever was in front of me. I was coming from EverQuest 1 at the time, and EverQuest 1 is a game where 95% of your experience, well, probably 99% of your experience all comes from just leveling, as in like grinding on mobs, going into dungeons and just killing, you do leveling groups where you just kill mobs over and over for hours at a time, and that's how you level up. And I think I took that mentality into WoW probably pretty heavily on my first couple characters, which first character was an undead mage. He's the one that I'm kind of recreated with my undead mage on this server, who hasn't been active recently. He's at level 21, but we need to get back to him. He's one of my favorite characters I have, even though I haven't been playing him recently. LFG characters, Horde and Alliance have kind of taken priority right now, because that's what I have access to with group content. Of course, I could run him through other dungeons and stuff like that too, and if some of our group members are falling behind, I may need to pull out some of those other characters to start swapping into dungeons at some points, but these characters, I would assume that this character is the one that is going to hit 60 before everybody, He is the furthest along. As I said, I'm almost to 37. Definitely, we took a little break from this character while we were doing the LFG Horde for about a month or two. We've gotten, I think my Tauren is, I want to say level 23 or so, something around there. I might have hit 25, I don't know, I'd have to check it, but yeah, he's been progressing up pretty good. We're currently on Wailing Caverns. We've done Ragefire Chasm, and then we also did Dead Mines as well on those characters. And we started Wailing Caverns, but we haven't cleared it yet because we didn't have a full group. But yeah, that meant it's been a while since we were on the Alliance side of things here. So I'd say about last week we started really putting some effort into starting to level up some here, and got a LFG episode 16 stream in. We had 4 members at the beginning. Partway through, GM had to take off. Slumber has been really busy with work for the last couple of weeks. Sounds like he's going to be more available coming up. But yeah, we were down to 3 people, and we were still able to pull off 2 dungeons in one day, so feels like quite an accomplishment. I am currently into Stranglethorn Vale now. Those of you who have watched this series along with LFG would know that I'm very thorough when it comes to the zones. I 100%ed Elwyn Forest. I moved on to Westfall after that. There's one quest left there, but it's a level 44 quest. I think it's just something to do with one of the events or something. But 100%ed that for the most part, aside from that 44 quest. Moved on to Redridge. I got 99% of that zone done. There's one quest I just cannot get to drop, the droppable quest from the Knolls. It's apparently a super rare drop, so that one quest remains unfinished, but basically 100% of that zone, and then we moved on to Duskwood after that. So last week, they're not live on, well, if you're watching this, it will be live on the channel already, because this comes after that, but we're on episode 25 right now. That was, like, episodes probably 22 through 24 were all, for the most, or actually 22 through 23 would have been doing all of Duskwood. We 100%ed Duskwood, which was a lot of fun because I've actually never finished that zone before. I haven't done hardly any questing in Duskwood. As I said, in vanilla, it kind of just did what was in front of you, and I think Duskwood always seemed like kind of an intimidating, easy to get lost in spot, so I ran through it a lot and did some random quests here and there, but I never did the whole zone. But we did this time. We took down Morbent Fell, the like kind of end NPC in there, which took us out to a bunch of different zones to get that quest. Finished that up, and then continued down on into the coast and started Stranglethorn Vale, which probably about 15-20 quests into so far. We're currently trying to take down Colonel Curzon. Did the Curzon elites before that, but Colonel Curzon himself seemed like a lot of trouble. There's some mobs in there, in that cave. I was having a hard time figuring out why they were doing so much damage to us, and then one of my viewers told me that they have some type of reflect thing that they turn on with a red aura, and if you leave attack on or continue to attack when that's on, all your damage pretty much goes back to you. And with the I have the Electrocutioner's leg in my main hand, and I have a what is it? Speed Steel Rapier, which was off the auction house, but I got it for probably like 35 gold or so. really good damage output. I've got pretty good gear on this character, so all that damage coming back at me is quite a bit, and we were having a hard time staying up. We had about 2 or 3 fails, gave it one more go after that, and our gear was going to start breaking. It was just the 3 of us, me, Yuki, and Villainous. Yeah, we decided to wait for later when we're a little bit higher to attempt that one. So that's where we are in Stranglethorn right now. But since I'm in Stranglethorn now, I need to be doing fishing. Did you check it out? How is it? Okay, so Yuki just got her monitor set up with WoW. Is WoW on right now? Turn on WoW. I want to see. Like a riser thing? Yeah. When you get WoW up, let me know. I'll come check it out. I want to see what it looks like. Coffee? Wait, is my memory wrong? I think I brought you coffee today, didn't I? You want more coffee? Okay, we can do that, but you have to listen to my Wagamama too. Can we go get something to eat too? I'm really hungry. And I don't want to think about cooking anything. Okay, so I think I'm at 147 fishing. When I hit 150, we'll go out. So 3 more skill ups. So this will be another little break cut in here. And we're going to take a little bit of a food and apparently coffee break. I got a free Starbucks today, which is nice. Oh, Yuki. Are you still up here, Yuki? Come check this out. I want to show her this new bag that I got. Look at this. Oh, it's gonna go. Go. Waiting for my fishing to go. 148. Look at this bag. This is really cool. So it's like got the normal thing like that, but it has all these different tabs, like all of this type of stuff, all like the trade skill consumables, armor is all together, quest item is here, and then like miscellaneous. I'll try to help you do it later. Okay, I need 2 more fishing skill ups and then we'll go get coffee and food. Yeah, I was supposed to do tennis today, but I canceled the lesson because I can feel the bronchitis. Yeah, because I can feel the bronchitis in my chest right now. I can't really do sports. Hopefully by Friday. I have one more lesson on Friday. Hopefully the Friday lesson I can join, because I haven't got to do any tennis yet this month of October. I've been super busy with work and super stressed out. When you're stressed out, you actually need to do tennis and sports and stuff like that, but not being able to do it, it's kind of sucked. I planned on doing it today, even after I took the day off of work, because I was thinking, well, it's just my throat, I should be able to do it, but now that it started traveling down into my chest, I think I will not do any sports that cause me to be out of breath a lot. Tennis is a lot of moving around and exerting myself. 149, need 1 more. I see Fire Unicorn is online, so I want to go check out her cool new monitor. She said, it's I think she used an explicit. She said, it's awesome. Or something like that, but yeah. it looks like a really nice monitor. It was an LG. I've heard LGs have really nice pictures. I've had a couple LGs over the years, but I think the newer ones have gotten better. And it was pink. What 32 inch? I think before she was on like a 23 inch or something, like really small monitor. She had two of them. She picked them because they were pink. But they served her good, but she's been getting pretty serious. Well, 150 there. She's been getting pretty serious about doing a lot of art stuff on the computer and using two monitors for OBS and streaming. So it's about time she had an upgrade anyways. So, all right, I'm gonna take that break that I was telling you about. I'll just edit this together later with the rest of this episode. So I'm gonna pause this and get the recording going. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna do a little bit more. We just finished dinner. Do a little bit more here, and then I'm gonna take a bath, and then we're gonna probably reconvene for another episode here. But the magic of editing, this is all just gonna be together. Yeah, when I turned off the camera, I made a little bit of a realization that with my gear, I picked up the Electrocutioner's Leg and Nomagon, main hand only, 22 damage per second, and then I got off the Action House the Speed Steel Rapier for about 35 gold or so at the time, and it's like 28.1 damage. It's one hand, so I can go in either one, and I had it in my offhand, and I was thinking about that might not be ideal, because it's a lot more damage than the other one, despite the proc that it has. So I looked it up, and I also did some tests, and definitely way better to have it in my main hand, which meant I needed to pick up a different weapon for my offhand for the time being, but my damage shot up quite a bit. It was at like 60. Let's see, what is the old one? The old one is at, let's see, let's do the old setup here. This is what I was using before. Electrocutioner's Leg in the main hand, Speed Steel Rapier in the offhand, and that gives me 66 to 90 damage. If I do this there, and Speed Steel Rapier in the main hand, and then just this random Noble's Brand of the Tiger, which I will need to upgrade. In the offhand, we get 79 to 111 damage, so that's quite a big increase. I really would like to have a second Speed Steel Rapier, to tell you the truth, for the other hand. I just checked the auction house, and while I got mine for 35, which I thought was a lot, the only one that's up right now looks like it's up for like over 100 gold. So I'm not sure which price is more accurate, but that's pretty insane. It is a really nice weapon though. Wish I had one more. If I can catch one at a lower price, I might pick one up, since I think it'll probably carry me for quite a while. I do want to stick to swords. This is 25. But yeah, 25, but also 93 gold. Holy crap. Painted Pierce 24. That is better. 22. Yeah, I don't want to spend 22 gold. I wasn't seeing another good option right here. See, Speed Steel Rapier right there is 124 gold right now. Wow. Of course, this Ginyu sword is really cool, but it's also really expensive. Epic would be really nice, but also really expensive. So it looks like for right now, I am going to be wielding a green in the offhand, but it is better than what I did have before. So wow, some of these are just huge. Oh, that's a cool looking sword too. That one comes from Zul'Farrak. Okay. All Alright, so yeah, we're just wanted to show you guys that because we are rolling with a little bit of a different setup. The sword does have a cool graphic though. Looks like a cool long sword. Since I'm going to be dumping points in the sword specialization though, I do want to make sure I'm using a sword and not a dagger in the offhand. Oh, another 37 silver. I will take that. You know, just for the hell of it, I am going to look at what daggers and maces are for the offhand. If there's anything that's like just a huge increase in damage that would outdo the need to have a sword for the sword bonus. Since I don't have points in the sword yet, that's the next thing. I think from next level I get to start sword specialization. I mean, humans automatically have some from the get-go, which is what makes it better to use a sword at this point, but yeah, we will see here. Midnight Mace. Oh wow, 28. Wow. Wow, that seems like seems pretty nice. Midnight Mace. I could definitely run with that in my offhand. I'm currently man, that would be... The faster is better. Oh, this is 250 though. Yeah, we want a fast thing in our offhand. I am noticing that this green that I got, the speed is pretty slow when you want a fast one in your offhand. Fight Club. 26 damage. Yeah, the maces all seem like they're pretty slow, which I want something fast for the offhand. I will check daggers really quick. The Ziggler, what the hell is that? 26. Ooh. Ooh, 170. The Ziggler. What is the Ziggler? Say, I wonder how much my damage would go up. Blast the target for nature damage as well, so it has a proc, which would be nice. Actually don't have that though. I would need to do I have something I can sell? Have on other characters. Yeah, I could send some money over. I may need to pick that up. That's a 34. 26.5. That is a lot more damage. And it's got a proc. Daggers for a couple levels. Yeah, I need the procs to come. Like, I need the proc, and I also need the second of the offhand to strike more. And the current one is pretty slow. I didn't notice it's a 210. So yeah, I think I need to get on a different character and see if I can't send some money over really quick. The sword that I have is only a couple gold, so not a huge loss. Obviously not ideal to lose any at all, but let's see. banker really quick. That after. Well, let me mail these all to StabbyPeon here. Recently these haven't been selling for a lot, so myself out here, but it's okay. We've got some stuff, that inventory that we can sell here as well. Let's see, Tanky Peon, does he have any money? Let's see. Yeah, it's one reason I'm trying to min-max a bit here is because we're trying to do some more content 3-man for the Scarlet Monastery. So even a little bit helps when it's just 3 of us and I'm the main damage dealer, to tip the scales in our favor. If we can just get in there and start getting a bunch of drops, then we will. These sell pretty well too, but these are good for him, so we're gonna keep those on him. Got some good gear waiting for him. I've got some in the bank as well, I believe, too. Let's see, send mail. We'll send, we'll just empty him out for now. Back on this character again shortly here. We filmed episode 1 for all my other alts, and let's see, I think we probably got oh, wrong character. Yeah, we filmed episode 1 for all of those to get all the playthroughs started, but we haven't gone back for episode 2 yet. I still need to upload episode 1, so once I get episode 1 uploaded, then I'll get back in and start filming with these guys too. But we are going to be making progress on those guys as well. Of course, our rogue and our druid are our kind of main priorities right now for Horde and Alliance before the Burning Crusade. But over the next 3 years, we will be leveling all those characters. Okay, let's go get our mail. The Ziggler. I've never even heard of the Ziggler. Yeah, there's an invasion event going on right now. Okay, let's go get ourselves the Ziggler. It's pretty good damaging. That's like 26. Even my speed steel rapier is only like 28, I think. Hopefully it's still there. Weapons. Daggers. I do need to make sure too it's a offhand. I believe I checked. Yeah, it is a one-hander. Ziggler it is. Okay, so we're back to a sword and dagger rogue for at least the time being. This will probably be our last dagger that we use, since there's a lot of benefits for a human using a sword. Especially after I start dumping points into the, let's see, let's watch what our damage does here. We're at 79 to 111. Okay, we went to 78 to 110, but the difference there is, got the proc on here, and then also I don't think it's taking in consideration how many times it's going to actually proc. We'll have to test it out somewhere. I'm gonna hold on to this sword in the meantime, but for the time being we're gonna run with that. Also, we gotta get damage on there from Villainous when he's online. So, yes, that's right. I need to go to, let's go try to list all these up. Hopefully these have gone up in price. I think too many people figured out this trick recently and they haven't really been selling very high, but at the very least I need to get my investment back in them. They weren't expensive, but like, this one I can't remember if this one might have been around 30 or 40 that I spent for it, but they were selling for like 1.5 gold for a while. They've been low recently though. Oh, they're at 97. Okay, we'll see if we can get these unloaded. Like crazy, not sure what that was.
What can I do? Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Okay, Westfall. Tunic of Westfall, you did us well for a long time, but you are now a soul-bound vendor trash. I've tried to sell these for a long time, but I haven't had any luck, so got rid of those.
Careful.
Okay, I think I need to go. I'll do a quick flight to Redridge. I think there's some lockpick. Is it? No. Yeah, actually, I'll try the one in Redridge and see if I can get my skill up there or not. Not sure where the next spot is to practice on.
Where is it you would like to go, lad? For just a few coin, my griffins can get you there faster than even the swiftest horse.
Look up online really quick if this is where I get my... What is my lock picking at right now? Because I have a chest right now that I can't open. Lockpicking is 102 out of 180 right now, so I need to raise it. I don't know if I can get higher in Redridge or not. And then after that, I'm gonna go take a bath, and then we will film episode 26 with Villainous and Unicorn. I think Villainous said he will. Okay, that was 1 p.m. Okay, so he'll be on pretty soon. He'll be on probably around when I get out of the bath. So I'll have to make some more progress. Yeah, there is a lock picking area over here. I just don't know if I've outskilled it already. We're gonna go check. So yeah, we have just like some random stuff. We need to get our lock picking up is one. We need to do this rogue quest that goes to Ravenhold Manor. Not sure what that ends in, but some type of rogue ability, I would assume. And then we also need to go to Dustwallow Marsh and get the book that lets us increase our fishing. Although I wonder if I could get the one from the Horde one. Had me go to Booty Bay to get it up. I wonder if that one works. Going to Dustwallow Marsh is kind of a pain, but okay, let's see. Can we use this here? Well, looks like I can still skill up on these. But I'm not seeing any skill ups yet. Huh, let me ask ChatGPT. I go to level up lockpicking at 108 in Classic. ChatGPT is thinking. Yeah, these say these are green, but I'm not getting any skill ups at all here. I think I may have out leveled this. Seems like ChatGPT on my computer right now is just not coming. It's thinking forever. Oh, let's see. Where do we see? Practice chests inside the mill. Go to the wetlands, Murloc camps, mill the harbor, look for the waterlogged footlockers around the shore. Oh, okay, so it's kind of a wander around type of thing. Look for waterlogged footlockers around the shore. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit harder to get up than I thought. Yeah, I think we'll probably... You know what? I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. We're gonna go get a bath in a second here, but... still bothers me that I have not been able to see this one quest I have not gotten. Wow, okay, that was worth it. 1 kill, 1 green. Nice, I will take it. I'll take a free green. Yeah, this one quest still that I cannot get to drop. I'm gonna look at it like a slot machine. We're gonna kill like 10 or 20 of them really quick to finish off the episode and see if I get lucky. One of these days I'll get this thing. Yeah, it's called Theatricus Retrieval. It's a very rare drop, and it's a Shadowhide pendant from any of these Shadowhide gnolls. As you can see, the quest still shows there. Well, there is always a chance that because I've done the other Theatricus quest that this just is not accurate. It's a mistake. But, I mean, when they drop that fast, I can take out a couple just to try. Dagger still has that same electricity. I like the so far. I do not expect this to drop, by the way. This is just like a gamble. Like, overall, no joke, I've probably killed about 300 or more of these. And never got the drop, so I'm not very hopeful. It does annoy me that there's one quest that remains undone. When all actually it just doesn't matter at all because the reward is going to be nothing and it doesn't have anything it changes into. I just would like to say that I've completed this zone 100%. Plenty of targets. Like the new dagger is performing well. Yeah, and as you expect, nothing. We'll see if there's anything in here. Thistle, that'll sell for a little bit. Alright, I feel like the ones I can see on the screen right now, I'll call this a day, I think. It just does not want to drop. They say it's rare, but I want to know how rare. Half of me thinks it's like, it doesn't drop on anniversary or something, but Questy says it does. Questy's usually right. Looks like we struck out again. No, I see one more in my sight. Are you gonna be the one? Nope. Alrighty. Well, we did our best. Get back to Stormwind, and I think this is where we're gonna close this one out. We're gonna keep playing tonight. We're gonna do some cool stuff, I think. I looked online. It looks like we're okay to do the library as well as the graveyard. So probably start with the graveyard again just to see if we can get some more loot, since we know we can do that. And then maybe we'll try the library after that. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I need to go take my medicine and make sure that I don't end up with full-on bronchitis. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry to be zoomed in here. We'll zoom out a bit there. I will be back in a bit, and we'll do this again. I'm going to go enjoy my bath. Have a good one, everybody.